Start a new hobby or even a new career by learning a new skill with Skillshare. Click the link in the description to get your first 2 months of learning for free.
Jordan's messages.
Look, guys, we're getting towards the end of the year. If I had to tell you one thing, it would not be Merry Christmas. It would be Merry $5. Why? Because we are selling Messages Land t-shirts for $5, no fees, no shipping. How can it be? I mean, we will ship them, but you will not pay for it. We're gonna ship them from this room. I will be sitting in my Messages chair as I sign the thing and send it off. Become a patron for $5 or more, and you will get a Messages Land t-shirt before Christmas.
Only available for a couple more days. Patreon.com/Blimey Cow.
It's the best deal of the year. You will not find this from any other YouTuber, I guarantee you. Now, let's get to the messages. Hey, Jordan and Josh. So I have a predicament. I'm married, and my husband and I have been together for almost 2 years, and my husband has his friends that he likes to regularly hang out with. A lot of times, they will drink together and even get drunk together from time to time, Josh. Some people like it. Some people do that. And for me, that's not something I'm interested in. I'm also not capable of drinking even if I wanted to because of health concerns as I'm a type 1 diabetic. It doesn't help the situation that these friends are all married like us. So if I don't go, then my husband is the only one without his significant other. I adore my husband, but as time goes on, I'm wanting to draw the line that I won't go out with him and his friends when the intention is to drink and possibly get drunk. What should I do? Should I be a loving wife and still join him and his married friends when they go out? Or is there a way to kindly say, friends, that I don't participate? Look, this is such a different realm than... Let me explain to you the one scenario that I have in my life where somebody offered me a drink. So I was in college, my freshman year. Okay, everyone knows I'm like this sheltered kid. So I go into this guy's dorm. I only went into the guy's dorm legitimately 2 times. I remember them vividly. He was, I don't know what he was doing. And I walk in, and he's like, "Hey, do you want any liquid honey?" And I was like, what is that? He's like, "Here." He like, "You were not supposed to have alcohol in the dorms." And he opens up this mini fridge and he's like, "Here, it's some liquid honey. You can." And he knows that he's just trying to set me up to drink this thing. And I was like, "No, it's fine. Are you sure you don't want any of the liquid honey, Jordan?" Like, I'm an idiot. That's my experience. And you know what? I still hung out with that guy. But I didn't taste the liquid honey. So all that to say, look, okay, you've chosen the husband, okay? Your husband is an alcoholic, it seems to me. So, if you married one, it's kind of hard to all of a sudden be like, "I'm not gonna hang out with you," or your friends who are all alcoholics as well. So, I would probably, like, you know...
I don't know, I never really like being around people who are drinking too much either.
Look, I get it, okay? I get it. But it seems like you don't have too much of a problem with it other than the fact that you're like a type 1 diabetic. So maybe you should just still hang out with them. Because I can't change your mind. I can't do it. That this whole, like, these alcoholic night out, Josh, I can't stop them. I can't. Dear Jordan, so I'm 18 years old and recently had my first kiss. Oh boy, I guess you could say. Recently I had a boy who really liked me. I didn't feel the same way about him, like, at all, but he kept sending me texts joking about me kissing him, and he would ask me if it would really be so bad to kiss him. I would truly question it. I would truly question if it would be... What is it saying? I would truly question if it would be easier just giving in to his flirtatious gestures, or if I should keep fighting to stay just friends like I wanted. Does she even like this guy?
No.
Well, obviously, since I'm sending this message, and we all know that didn't work out. Anyway, so one day we were playing Never Have I Ever, the worst game of all time, and he basically made me say that I had a burning desire to kiss him, and after all we've been through, I was just like, okay. Look, this kid is a pervert. I hate to say it. I'm not sure if I'm going to bleep it out or not, but... Well, later that evening, he asked if he could kiss me, and I said yes. What? Why? I had never kissed anyone before, so out of pure nerves and awkwardness, I laughed really hard several times and buried my face in his chest before I was able to actually make myself kiss him. Note the fact she doesn't even like this guy. After about 15 minutes, I was finally able to give him a little peck. Just a little one. I was completely fine after that and was like, oh, okay, cool. But then he was like, well, we can try again. And I was like, sure. So we tried exactly 10 more times, and let me tell you, it didn't get any better. He loved every moment of it. When you watch all the Hallmark romance movies, you don't expect kissing to be absolutely disgusting. It was so slimy and weird. When I told my friends about it later, they all made fun of me for thinking that maybe it would be better if I kissed him a couple more times, maybe 12. Anyway, so my question is all kissing like this? Will I ever get better at kissing? What was your and Sarah's first kiss like?
Is it there?
Gosh, I told you not to leave these questions.
I would have taken that out. You could.
Note the fact Josh does not finish these messages, just like I do. Okay? Alright, so is kissing always so disgusting? I think the thing that is disgusting is that you're kissing somebody you don't even like. Look, I'm not blaming you. I mean, I am, but like, look, okay, you've set yourself up for failure. Okay, can you come back from this is the question, and my answer is yes. You can. How? How you can? This is how you come back from it. You never talk to this guy again. That's number one. I mean, I feel like we can all agree on that. There's something weird about this guy, okay? That, like, some people have issues that they can overcome. If he's doing this, maybe we should, like, try 10 more times. Like, that's not... No, this guy, he's got some serious issues in his life. You're done with him. You need to go to those people who make you forget things. What are those people called, Josh? It's like, they have this way of making... Yes! Find him at the fair. Our local guy left, sadly. It was the greatest attraction at the fair, but he's gone. So, I don't know where you're gonna find that. If you can, then you'll be fine.
Is all kissing slimy, Jordan?
No. Yes. Here's the thing, is it if you like the person, it's fine. If you don't, it's weird. I would assume. Is that right? Is that about right?
Yeah.
You know, guys, as you know from watching this show, there's truly nothing like learning something new. That's the best part about getting your message answered on this show, is that you get to learn something new. It's an incredible feeling, isn't it? Because I give the advice here, I rarely get to feel that incredible feeling, Josh, unless I'm on Skillshare. If you like learning new things, but struggle with where to get started, Skillshare is where you need to get started. It's an online learning community for creators with thousands of classes in animation, video, productivity, marketing, and more. They have so many classes that you could spend all day just scrolling through without even picking one, but that's a waste of time, so pick one. With the premium membership, you get unlimited access to the site, which means you can join the classes and communities that fit best for you and your goals. If you like Instagram, I recommend the class Instagram Worthy Photography. Shoot, edit, and share with Brandon Wolfell. And if you want to remodel, you should check out Styling Your Space, bringing creativity to interior design. You get access to all of their classes, and the annual subscription is less than $10 a month. You can join the more than 7 million creators using Skillshare, and your first 2 months free. That's right, a free 2-month trial just by clicking the link down in the description below. It's so simple. If you're thinking about starting a new project, Skillshare will make it happen. Click the link down in the description below to get your free 2-month trial now. Let's get to the messages. Oh gosh, Jordan and Josh. That's a nice rhyme. I met this guy online and we've been talking for like 2 days now. It has been awesome, except when he sends kissing emojis. For example, I told him, what was our kissing emoji back in the day? When we didn't have emojis, really? We would just send like the, you know... Yeah. It was the asterisk, right? It was like the colon and then something and then the asterisk.
I I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Simple days, Josh, simple times. For example, I told him that I was so ready for Christmas. He said, I don't celebrate Christmas. So naturally, I was like, oh, okay. Do you celebrate anything else? He says he was joking, but I was kind of annoyed. I told him to not do that to me anymore. Do you remember the days of these conversations? This is...
I trimmed this message down, so there was more detail. I trimmed it.
You gotta trim it down sometimes.
There was more detail. There was more context.
I don't need the context. And he responds with, sorry, winking emoji, kissing emoji. But not only does he do this one time, but he does it 4 times. Different occasions. Please tell me what to do, Jordan. I really like being his friend, but I definitely don't want anything romantic. Look, if you don't want anything romantic, all this guy wants is romantics. You guys are on 2 completely different brainwaves, and I would cut the conversation short. Shorter than it already is. Look, you're in a perfect prime position, okay? I don't know how old you are. I don't. Okay, but if you're talking about, you're having these like playful banters that are they're cute. I'll admit it, but they're so primal. There's something about it that makes me think that they're extremely young, Josh. Okay, you're in a prime opportunity to cut this short. Okay, because this guy is in a state where this means so much to him, like to a weird extent, that if you keep letting him send these kissing emojis, you don't know what he's gonna send next, and you don't want to see it. I remember the days, it was the simple times, Amy, simple times, asterisks. Now they're sending, God knows what they're sending. Yes, please write it on the board.
Why did you draw it so small? I can't even
What
see
does
it.
that even say?
It's realistic.
That is what it looked like. But we're gonna do a blow-up version for everybody who's blind. That's the kissy face, dude. You never had anybody send you that?
I've never seen this.
Okay, well, looks like
what are
we
these
had
dots?
more romance growing up than you did.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see now. So
It's a colon.
a period for the nose.
Wait.
And the,
No, that doesn't make sense.
how did the period
Period's not that
floating
high.
in the midair like that?
You do the line instead.
Oh, the dash.
There you go.
Now people are worried that what their children are sending on their phones because look, I remember when I got picture messaging on my phone, on my flip phone. You remember that?
Yes.
It was revolutionary. Cut this guy short. Get him out. Get him out of here. Hello, Jordan. My fiance and I are planning our wedding. How nice. It was a shorter engagement, and it's only about 6 weeks away at this point. As far as the ceremony goes, I'm not terribly picky about most things. As long as I get the whole man at the end of it all, I'm good. How is that so sweet? My fiance is pretty chill about the ceremony, but does have his heart set on a few things he's envisioned for our wedding. This is where it gets weird. But my parents... Oh, I thought she was about to say something strange, but my parents have all of the opinions. It started with my dad revising our guest list, giving me a list of the people he didn't like, and telling me they couldn't come. He is paying for it. My parents insist on choosing all the music. That's weird. My fiance and I really hate their taste in music and making the final calls on ceremony order. My fiance and his family, who are heavily involved in making the wedding happen, are less than thrilled by trying to be gracious. At what point do I tell my parents to back off for the sake of everyone else, my fiance included? Is it worth making waves before the wedding? Even though I know it's stressing out my fiance and his parents, I wish we just chosen to elope. Look, it depends on the relationship with your parents. I'm from reading the message. This is gonna come as a blow. I don't know if you are strong enough to stand up and say, look, I don't want you to choose some 70s song as my father-daughter dance. As my first dance. I don't want it. What's his name? Michael Tyler? Tyler Michael? The guy who like judged American Idol. Michael Tyler.
Steven
Steven Tyler? I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't think that you're strong enough to say it. I don't. Because you're asking me. If you were strong enough, you would have immediately gone to your parents and said, look, Mom and Dad, I know that, you know, this means a lot to you and stuff, but do you think it'd be okay if, you know, maybe we had a little bit more say on, like, the music and stuff like that? I think that'd be really nice. And then also just, like, say, this is, like, things that I think that you guys would be good at, like, helping me with. That's how you do this. That was very clever what I just said, Josh. And then once you do that, if you are strong enough to do that, I think everything will be smoothed over at that point. But if you're not, and you're just gonna let your parents like take control of everything and be like micromanagers and everything, everyone's gonna be mad. I'm not gonna lie. And the wedding will go on, not be great. It really won't be that great. And but you'll have a happy relationship at the end of it all. So if you can, if you want to make a big wave, as you say, then you can. But it could backfire, seriously. But at the same time, then you've grown a little bit and you're a little stronger as an individual. So it's really up to you. I think Amy's stomach's growling. Are you hungry? Why is your stomach growling? There's one thing I can say to Amy that will always make her laugh. I don't know where I came up with it or how it started. But one day I said, come on, Amy, show me the jawbones. Show me, Amy, come on. I don't know where I came up with it. Was it from a movie or something?
It was from your glass, like those sunglasses that you used to wear when you would ride your bike. They're called jawbones.
Oh yeah, they're called jawbones. Anyways, alright, well guys, don't forget $5 t-shirts, and we will send you a little kiss with them. If you buy our $5 t-shirt, it's basically free, okay? Every other YouTuber is selling shirts for like 50 bucks. And they're like, here's my t-shirt design. This is a t-shirt design, but it's $5. Do you want a kiss from us? Don't be messy. And leave good messages. If your son cries in the middle of messages, I will never hold him again.